Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to the Intuitive Virgo readings. This morning, we are going to take a look at the energies that are flowing for the last week in May. These are general readings, so these will resonate. If it resonates with you, sorry, you can, leave a comment below, leave a like, share the video. This general readings, anything can show up in a general reading. So this is just for anyone who is drawn to the channel or is watching. If it resonates with you, then we can proceed. So for persons who are joining me for the first time, thank you so much. You are most welcome here. This is an open space. This is a space that you can come and get some insight into what's happening. If reading resonates with you, then it's hopefully will help you along the way to see things clearly. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then you can always revisit another day. We may be doing something else that is more in tune with you. General readings, guys. Nothing, no star signs attached. Nothing specific, or no one specific attached. Just a general reading to see what's happening with persons out there for this week. So I've used the oracle cards to start with. The oracle cards, I call them my speaking cards because they really speak. They really bring clarity. They're kind of more specific. The tarot cards I've used to provide insight and to get more clarity on what's happening for the week up and coming. All right, so let's get started. We have the World card, we have the Envy card, and we have the Attachment card. So let's get started. The World card really is a card that speaks about you being limitless. That this week, this is the week that you can explore your potential. This is a week that you can stretch out. You can, it's an opportunity for you to shine, to take the stand, to start new businesses. The World card really represents networking as well. Anything to do with online, social media marketing has to do with you expanding your businesses to the world, or exposing your businesses to the world, exposing who you are to the world, because everyone brings something to the table. So you will have the opportunity this week to put yourself, your work, your products, your services on display. Definitely go for it. Go for it, because you are expanding, you're growing, you are transforming. The Death card, it indicates that there's some transformation going on, some changes that are happening. Some old ways of doing things and looking at things has now come to pass and is not obsolete. So maybe you were at first not really exposed to social media, so you're closing off that door and you're not opening up the door for you to be more exposed to the world. So you are literally coming out the closet, I would say, with the Death card in this week. So you are coming into something brand new. You're starting something new, making some changes, evolving, dying from something, the death of something that no longer is relevant to you, coming into something new. The King of Swords is a leadership card. So the King of Swords is a very intellectual king. He uses his mind powers a lot. So he's very, very much into knowledge, into understanding, into gaining insight. He's very much a very strong ruler. So this, whatever you do, whatever space you step into for this week, it will put you in a position of leadership. There is a lot that you have to do. When you are coming into a position of leadership, definitely if your personality was a quiet personality or one that hides, definitely the death of that will be something that you will need to transit out of and come into the boldness of a king space, the boldness of being a ruler, the boldness of being a leader. Leaders make decisions that are very much affects everyone else around them, so they got to be, in tune. They gotta be, informed with everything. You have felt some level of being trapped in your mind. So tied up in your mind, going around in circles in your mind, and it's caused you some restrictions. So that this week you want to look at being open. You want to get out of your own head space and get into what you're doing. So you got to get out of your head and start living. Being in your head all the time just gives you a feeling of being wrapped up, tied up. You can't see anything around you. You can't even see that there are swords around you that can free you. So you want to open your eyes to things that are happening, be informed, get information, you know, in order to make decisions, good decisions in what you're doing for this up and coming week. Don't let anyone blindside you. Don't let anyone cover your eyes to what's happening. Kind of walking in the dark. You don't want to be doing that. You want to open your eyes to everything around you. The envy card really speaks about you looking at other persons. So this is kind of in sync with you being blindfolded, because you're not looking at you. You're looking at other persons. You're looking at what everyone else is doing. You're not seeing the potential that you have on the inside of you to step out, to bring some change into your life. You keep looking at other people and, you know, kind of glorifying them, kind of saying, wow, great job, but you're not looking at what you have. You got to take some time to look at what you have, because when you look at what you have, you will gain more insight into expanding what you have, into growing what you have. But the envy card is telling you to focus on you, focus on where your potential, your gifts, your talents, to focus on what you're doing, not on what your neighbors are doing, not on what everybody else is doing. If you do what everybody else does, it doesn't really make a difference, because everyone is doing it. But if you step out and you do what you are supposed to be doing, then you're in your own space, you're unique, you create your own niche. Page of Cups, this is apprentice energy. So this is new to you, this is young to you. You're not an expert as yet, but you have the potential to evolve into something great. You have the potential. This is a Queen of Pentacles energy. You have the potential to grow and to develop from this stage. This is where you're being a little bit emotional about things. You're being a little bit emotional about everything. You're gaining, yes, because you're out there, you're catching, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Everything is flowing the way it should flow, but you're still very young. This energy is still very young surrounding you. Once you evolve, you will evolve into that beautiful, beautiful, successful Queen energy of the Queen of Pentacles, where there's financial gain, there's financial maturity, there's an abundance of everything that you'll need that's coming in for you. The Pentacles really has to do a lot with money and success, personal success in whatever area of your life that you apply it. That's where the Pentacles are coming in. You have a lot of attachments going on, a lot of habits, ways of looking at things. Hence, you are now called, you're now being asked to look at things from a different perspective. So attachments are old habits, old patterns of thinking, old ways of doing things. You know, you travel to work the same way every morning. You think about certain things the same way. You look at the office in the same way. But you are being asked by the tarots this week to look at things from a different perspective. Take a moment out and go within yourself. And this is something that you actually have been feeling. You've been sensing that you really feel like you need a time out. You really feel like you need a change. What can I do? So you're being guided to listen to your inner self. Take 10 minutes out in the morning before you go off to work. So as you get out of bed, instead of just jumping out of bed, grabbing your coffee, you know, jump out of bed, take a moment. No social media, no internet, don't check it off the emails. Just take a moment out for yourself and really look at things. Allow your higher self to show you things from a different perspective. Definitely the space that you're going into this week, the things that are coming your way is going to cause you some anxiety. These are some sleepless nights. This is you worried about some stuff, how you're going to accomplish them, how you're going to do them, what you're going to do, how you're going to step out. You are asked to just, you know, have some time management skills. Exercise those time management skills. Balance everything. Don't feel overwhelmed. This is overwhelming energies that's causing you sleepless nights. Don't feel overwhelmed by anything. So this is indicating that some of you are going into a position of leadership, and it's going to cause you to feel anxious. But what you're encouraged to do this week is to take a look at things in a different light. Look at yourself, look at your gifts, look at your talents, look at what you bring to the table, and, you know, detach from some of the things that you are habitually doing that is not really bringing you any benefit. It's not really causing any results, bringing any results. And bring balance in your work life, your home life, your family life, in every aspect. Bring balance in. With balance, you can, you know, you find that your mind is a little bit more freer because you spend time with yourself, you spend time doing your work. Whenever you're doing something, just focus on what you're doing. Don't have your mind going all over the place. Get out of your headspace. Don't have your headspace going all around and, you know, thinking of a million things to do. Don't get caught up in the business of everyone else. Everyone's busy. Everyone is so busy. You can actually accomplish more by not being busy. Not being busy, being busy. So, you know, take a moment, focus on whatever task you're doing. One task at a time, manage them. Manage them one thing at a time, one step at a time. Look at things differently, you know, do things differently, have a different approach. You're dying to the old stuff, you're stepping into something new. You really need you right now. You really need you to become you right now. It is your uniqueness that you've been hired, or, you know, you're stepping out to do. It's a reflection of you. You have these leadership qualities. You have the king and the queen here, mentally, emotionally, health-wise, financial-wise. You have the power, you have the energies that is required to get the job done. Okay, so this is where your energies are. This is the top card. This is celebrations. This is the Four of Wands. This talks about celebrating. So this tells me that this is a week that you are going to be triumphant. You're going to be winning this week. So this is a good card to end the reading on, guys. You can always rewind the video, take a look at it again. If you've missed anything or you feel that something resonates with you, you can always rewind and rewatch it to see what was said. But this is for persons, just general energies upcoming this week, last week in May. So that's the 28th of May onwards. That's where you're flowing, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment below, and liking the videos, guys. Thank you so much.